What's going on, fam? I'm Jay the Black. Shout out to everybody that's tuning in. I want to talk about this viral video of a man who was a stepfather to a woman's child. He helped raise the child, as he's going to say in the video. He potty trained the child, and only for the real father to come into the picture after years of him being a stepfather and a father figure to the child. And apparently the biological father was in the home, and I guess playing his video game on a TV that he paid for. Now I'm going to assume that maybe that's her apartment and not his, because there's a police officer there. I don't know if the police officer was waiting for him to leave, because I believe that might be her place, and that may be the problem here. But ultimately, this is another example as to why a lot of men do not want to be stepdads, because look at what happens. You know, no good deed goes unpunished. Now, this is going viral, and this has been up since 1 o'clock this morning, and this already has 6.6 million views. Look at this, 6.6. See, I stopped doing videos like this, reactions to these types of videos, due to the fact there's a lot of fake videos out here. There's a lot of people trying to pretend like they're in crisis when they're really not. So I'm gonna get into this reaction. Y'all make sure y'all like this video and share it. Don't be a stepdad.
I left my laptop over here, so I came to get it. And I get here, and the person that I had to be daddy for, because he didn't want to be a dad in the beginning, you know, he in the house with his game hooked to the TV I bought. You know what I'm saying? His clothes in here. He just chilling. I got to leave. I live here.
Until we finish talking.
I live here. He's gone. He's gone.
No, that's her with the bonnet on. The fact that the dude had his video game over there, his clothes over there, lets me know that he's sleeping with this woman again. So I'm assuming that the guy who was recording this video and this girl have probably broken up, and she immediately called over her baby's father, who basically didn't want anything to do with her once she had the child. But once time went on, right, she, you know, more and more wanted him, I believe, and has allowed a guy that left her out to dry basically spend the night over at the house. See, whenever a dude brings the video game over, he's staying maybe 1 or 2 days, 3 days maybe. He want to feel comfortable, you know what I'm saying? And that's what looked like was going on over here. See, no good deed goes unpunished. All right, she's always wanted to be with her baby's father, and she had the opportunity to get with him again.
You proud of yourself?
Post it on Facebook.
You proud of yourself?
Hey,
Proud of myself.
It's funny. Okay. His game hooked the TV I bought, and then she gives the daughter I've been raising, the daughter I taught how to speak, the daughter I taught how to walk, the daughter I taught how to use the pot. She gave her to him. You know what I'm saying? This shit crazy, man.
So I guess the daughter went to go stay with the biological father, is what it looks like. I told y'all, man, these women always gonna hold the space for that baby's father. You got all these single mothers that get in their feelings because you have men who don't have children, who say, listen, you're better off not dating a woman that has children already, because she's always gonna hold the space for that man, for her baby's father. And that's exactly what's happened here. You know, he was a good guy that came along at the right time for her.
You said that your baby daddy that didn't want to be a father, that you said had AIDS, all this shit. You said he came to pick up Summer, but his PlayStation hooked to the TV. That's what you saying.
I said he came over yesterday.
And why was he here yesterday?
To come chill with Summer.
You said get Summer. Now it's chill with Summer. You said he came to get Summer yesterday, but his PlayStation hooked to the TV I bought. He back here today at 12 a.m. to pick up Summer. His PlayStation still hooked to the TV. 3 days after you told me I had to leave because you needed to focus on you and your career, and niggas dudes, you ain't have space for that. You ain't have space for our relationship. The person that's been here through thick and thin, regardless if I stayed home a week because Summer got sick and got me sick and I couldn't go to work and gave you 300 out of the 350 I made because I was sick. Whatever I got, I give. And that's the real, come on, bro.
Let me just say this. That is a common thing with a lot of women. And y'all dudes got a peep game. Maybe y'all already do. When a woman wants to break up with you all of a sudden, when a woman all of a sudden wants a break from you randomly, it's because she wants to bring another man into that house. This is why women want men to live with them, to live in their house, so they can kick you out when they feel like it, so they can have another man move in. It seems to me that this woman kicked this dude out the place. You know, she stopped dealing with him because she wanted her baby's father to come over there and hang out with her, not just the child. Best believe that the only reason why she's allowing her baby's father into her life is so he could be with her too. So when y'all see women randomly break up with their boyfriends or even husbands and kick them out the house, it's so they can bring another man in there. That's why. It ain't no they working on themselves. So you just randomly working on yourself. You just said a week ago that you want to do that you are in love with each other and you wouldn't want to be with anybody else.
It ain't about money. It's about loyalty. It's about. Come on, bro. You don't know what it's about. Yo, the dude. Listen, you asked me to have a baby with you and killed it. Yeah, cause you got this dude.
I was paying for everything. I'm not gonna have
When were
no
you?
baby,
You were not paying for everything.
So apparently, he wanted. I guess they were gonna have a child together, and she went and had an abortion. If a woman aborts your child, sir, then she don't want to be with you. She don't want to be tied down to you. And yes, money does play a part into that. But when has that ever stopped these efforts of having more and more children?
You had a baby. Okay. You had a baby with a dude while you were homeless and no car. You had the baby.
I was 17.
Okay. You're not 17 now and he back around with his PlayStation hooked to my TV.
What are you talking about?
Co-parent, you had a parent in the house. What you talking about co-parenting? You just kicked her parent that taught her how. I taught her how to talk. I taught her how to use the pot. I taught her how to walk. And you talking about you had a co-parent with this guy who didn't want to be a parent?
Never said that you couldn't be in her life, but quite frankly, we're not finna be together. I didn't want to be with you.
You want to be with him. That's why his PlayStation hooked.
Man, you see that? No good deed goes unpunished. Listen, this woman is done with you, bro. The baby's father done come back around. Maybe he's giving her money now. Now he wants to be a dad, right? He's giving her money. I wouldn't be shocked if he needs a place to stay. That dude probably homeless. You know, these dudes only come back around when they need something. Either they want to have relations or they need a place to stay. That dude probably homeless his damn self. But he's probably working steady. And, you know, he's able to give her some money. But for how long? As soon as he move in there, he ain't going to be working no more probably. This woman is done, bro. She does not want to be with you. That's what it seemed like to me. It looks like the baby's father's back around. She don't need you no more. She needed somebody at that particular moment in time. She doesn't need that anymore. That's what it looks like to me. It looks like she doesn't need a good man. She just wants to have the guy that she was in love with when she was a teenager.
Look to the TV that I bought.
No.
Why his PlayStation end up here?
I'm not gonna keep repeating myself.
So he came to pick up
It's
Summer.
already squared away.
He came to pick up Summer. That's why his PlayStation hooked to the TV.
He came over yesterday to see Summer.
You said
He came to get her.
he left his PlayStation.
Yes.
And he came to pick her up 12 o'clock in the morning.
Got here at 11.
Really, Naya?
Really, Justin?
See, she done talked him down, man. He done let her talk him down to where he's doubting himself. I don't think he's overreacting at all. She kicked him out so she can have the baby father around. When a woman pulls that they're trying to work on themselves, they want to deal with somebody else. That's code for they want to deal with somebody else. They don't want to deal with you no more. And it's very clear that this woman does not want to deal with this guy. She needed him at one point. She doesn't need him anymore. And it's very clear from this that, you know, the dude is coming around. His gaming system is there because he's staying over there in her bedroom. He's having relations with her again. That's the guy she actually wants to be with. He didn't want to be with her. He kicked her to the curb. And now some years are going by and maybe he's still attracted to her and he hit her up and she was so giddy to be with him again. Yes, she kicked you out, bro, because she didn't need you anymore. That is the way of Western women. And we've been talking about this for quite some time, bro. We have talked about how these women will use a man who's good to them, but as soon as the guy that did them dirty comes back into the picture, they're willing to sever any type of relationship with you. I will say this, dude, bro, you got out of this unscathed. Now, maybe you're going to miss the relationship you had with your stepchild, but you didn't have a child with her. You're not tied down to her. You can leave her right now and walk away. That's the best thing you can do, because when her baby's father leaves her life again, she's going to be calling you. And that's when you ignore her and move on with your life, because that's what you need to do at this point, because it's very clear that this is a very ignorant, immature female. And you know, she's chosen what she wants to do, and she doesn't want to be with you, bro. She's made her choice and she don't want to be with you no more. So you're better off just moving on. This is a battle that just ain't worth fighting. It really isn't. So let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Let me know your thoughts. Like this video and share it. Follow me on Facebook, X, Instagram, and I'll see y'all next one.